let's rank some things here. Time to rank our top 10 most overrated horror movie characters. Gooch, myself, Klemmer, Kenjac, then it snakes back. Then I did the wheel, and myself and Gooch actually have a third pick each. Gooch, number one most overrated horror movie character of all time. Who do you have?
Easy pick for me. Recent addition to the horror lexicon, and that's fucking Art the Clown.
Yeah.
Fart the Clown.
Yeah, that's my number one.
Fucking loser. I don't understand people who like this guy. He has nothing. There's nothing to him outside of just being just the most disgusting kills you've ever seen in your life. Like, it is. There are some movies out there that people label as like gore porn or horror porn. This actually fits the bill. Like, you are a sick individual if you're showing up to this theater and being like cheering on Art the Clown. He is like I said, there's just nothing to him outside of just the sadistic nature of him. I hate him.
Mm-hmm. You're just ripping off other bits. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, well, you're doing what Pennywise did, but Pennywise is maybe doing better than you. You're not as interesting, Art the Clown. Don't like you one bit. And I would agree. I would echo that completely. You are a sick fuck if you enjoy watching those movies. A sick fuck. And not the, oh, I'm twisted, I'm different. Like, no, you're a sick fuck if you like these movies.
I would agree. I'd agree completely. I think it's a great pick. It was on my list as well. Yep. And kind of to that sense, I'm going to go with another character kind of similar complexion. Jigsaw, number 2 for me.
On my list
Jigsaw, overrated character. The most memorable thing about Jigsaw to me is that old MySpace video of the guy saying you want to play and he's on it's the grown man dressed as Jigsaw and he breaks a small tricycle. You want to play a little game, the old school YouTube, maybe not even YouTube, but MySpace, what I think of. I think Jigsaw's a lame character. It's a weird dynamic with the Saw movies because like Jigsaw was originally like the main thing, but as you get the reveals, like Jigsaw's really just like more than anything, just like a figurehead. Because like once you break down the like who the character is and like who plays the character, and then it's like once you get to meet Tobin Bell more and more, you're like, well, I don't know, yeah, it's just really a fucking puppet. Like I don't really care about that.
I hate those movies too. I'm gonna say like those movies stink. They're lousy. They're floppy. They're bad.
I can. Yeah, no. I mean, after the first one for me, which first one's still kind of whatever. What's his name? Isn't it fucking Cosmo Kramer? What's John Kramer? John Kramer. It's Tobin Bell, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't do anything for me. Again, I think more of a joke video than I think of actual Saw. If only the first one existed, I probably wouldn't think that. But yeah, Jigsaw's overrated.
Is the first one the one 3. Where he opens his phone and it's revealed that the date is 9/11?
Yeah.
2001. This is such an easy 1-1 for me. I felt this way I think my entire life. Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th. Yeah.
Oh wow.
This guy, there's nothing to this guy. There's nothing. He's not
correct.
He just kills people. Like there's nothing in like Freddy Krueger is funny, like interesting, really kind of a twisted past. Michael Myers has like the intimidation and this. He has kind of the same beats a lot as Friday the 13th, but for some reason this works better. It might be the mask, might just be Michael Myers' story. I don't like Jason Voorhees' story. I think the Friday the 13th movies like aren't that great compared to the Nightmare on Elm Street or Halloween movie. I think it's like a distant third in that ranking of 3. I think Jason Voorhees has been overrated forever. And then there's a reason he's kind of gone away. I think anything you can do with him. Jason Voorhees never liked you.
Also, the iconic first movie isn't really
Sure, it's the mom.
Jason really like it's you know, it's not the same Jason you see the rest of the way in terms of like, you know, Jason F becomes like the main villain on camera for the rest of those movies, but you know, the first one is successful and works because of the fact that you know it's hidden, it's mysterious.
Yeah, worse than not him, bizarrely. Right.
It isn't him, yeah. So I like that. I like that pick. I probably should have that higher on my list. 3 villains off the top. Kenjac, you have back-to-back picks.
I got 2, I guess. I think the first would be Chucky. Never once understood.
Klemmer likes Chucky.
I like Chucky. Chucky's funny.
I was never afraid of Chucky. I never overly laughed at Chucky. Like, I know people are afraid of dolls, and I get that. Like, maybe it's like a clown thing for certain people, but like, I never took him. I never fell into either camp where like I took him seriously, and I was like, oh, that's really creepy and scary. And I've never took him the other way. I'm like, oh, he's really funny. This guy rocks. Like, just never been a fan of Chucky. I mean, shout out to him bagging Jennifer Tilly. Is no small feat. But like he is, it's just not something I never liked him. Never really liked him. But maybe he's
when it came out, it was shocking because it was a toy called My Buddy, and like there was a kind of a Chucky, but there's like a kind of a plush, and you kind of brought him around. So it was shocking to make like almost like a My Buddy evil. It hadn't really been done before, or at least not to that success. So it was shocking when it came out.
Yeah, that element of it I definitely get. It's just like when I watch it at my point or whatever, it's just like I don't register with him. And I would say to a degree, maybe it's not even a great fit because like, is he overrated? Because like people like him. I don't think anyone's like batting down the doors for Chucky. Maybe I'm fighting against myself here, but like I'm never a big Chucky guy.
I feel like he's big. I mean, you go into any hot topic, you're gonna find many Chucky.
Great point. Great point.
You'll if you see Chucky, and then if you turn too quick, you might knock over Pickle Rick stuffed animal.
Yeah. So. Pickle Rick or like the Who Ate All the Pussy hat, one or the other. And I'll back Chucky with, and this is kind of a nebulous pick. I don't know if you guys would be allowed or allow me to do it. I wanted to say walking zombies. So zombies in movies where they are not running. So 28 years later, or whatever, like those zombies.
I'm okay with that.
Top of the list. Like, but a walking zombie, bro, just walk the other way. And you're fine. You're safe. So I think walking zombies have never been like overly scary to me. They're almost like fodder to be destroyed in most movies. Like they're just kind of like funny to watch get blown up. So
but the idea is that they couldn't like mob up, and there's so many of them. Even if they're walking slow, you can't defeat them. I think it's the idea of like trying to take on a mob. I think that was the original conceit.
Yeah, but I'm way more scared of that same concept when they're running. Like, you know what I mean? Like in World War Z or like in 20 years later. I think that to me is way, way, way scarier. Because like you could figure. Like, at least in part of the logic is like, oh, you can just walk the other direction, like in Walking Dead or something like that. You just, okay, I'm going the other way. And like, or you can make traps, or you can build up enough defenses. You can't do anything. They're just morons that can't walk more than a mile an hour. So like that part of me, I think is not as scary. I think they're overrated overall in the genre, but running one's top.
I tried to figure out like which, I was on the same path where I was like, walking zombies, they really just lost like all their aura after 28 days later. Like once we had running zombies, it was like, now you go back and watch those walking zombies. It's like watching basketball before they could like dribble.
Exactly. It's like watching the no left hand dribble Bob Cousy or whatever. Like it's like well, okay, why I know how to beat this fairly easily. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good pick. I like that pick. Klemmer 6.
I'm gonna go with a non-villain here. Nancy from Nightmare on Elm Street. Nancy stinks. Heather Langenkamp. She doesn't have the acting chops to pull this off. She's boring. She's milquetoast. Never liked Nancy. She reappeared in a couple of the movies. Always would bum me out when she's back. Not a Nancy person. Was bummed she survived the first one. Nancy, no, Nancy stinks. Nancy's boring.
What was she looked at for you guys? Was she like a sex symbol, or was she like a?
She was in a sitcom called Just the 10 of Us, which was a Growing Pains spinoff. But even then, she wasn't. She was like the nerdy daughter. There was basically this gym coach, and he had like 7 or 8 kids, whatever. And she was even then kind of like the nerdier daughter. The other daughter was the sex symbol. So I would say no.
Gotcha. Heather Langenkamp?
Langenkamp, yeah. Langenkamp, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm going to have to go. I have the next pick. I'm going to go Final Girl for 7. And this is very biased. Fine in the first one, but just enough of Laurie Strode. Give me a break. Just enough of this stupid character. Those Halloween movies, they rebooted it, the soft reboot, and it was good when they came back. And then the other ones, oh my god,
so stupid.
And like again, there's a bias of me being annoyed. Jamie Lee Curtis, her talking about the Me Too movement being the inspiration behind that one Halloween movie, just a character that you just lose. Like it gets so goofy in some of the other movies, the sequels, and like her being this, which you kind of saw in Scream 7, right? Like the safe room and the guns in the hidden in the cabinets and the bars that drop down. And it's just like, just enough already. Like
you just hate Jamie.
I'm not a Laurie. Again, it doesn't help that Jamie Lee Curtis annoys the shit out of me.
This was going to be my next pick, so I'm 100% on board with you here.
I have a lot of respect for certain periods of Jamie Lee Curtis's career. Not recently. It's been tough. It's been tough for the Jamie Lee Curtis fandom, I would say.
Yep.
She won an Oscar.
Yeah, and that was the least deserved Oscar maybe the last 10 years.
I'm saying if you're a Jamie Lee Curtis fan, it's not been a tough time.
It was a bad Oscar. It was a bad. She wasn't even the best supporting actress in the movie she won in. It was crazy.
Ella McKay.
Oh, it was so
oh
bad.
My god, I forgot about her in that movie. Oh my god,
she's the shoulder you can cry on.
Oh, what a movie, Ella McKay. What a fucking movie.
Oh.
All right, next up, Gooch.
Number 8. This might be controversial. I imagine Klemmer won't like this pick, but Pennywise.
Oh.
Pennywise, I think, is
specifically
in It Chapter 1 and 2.
Yes, correct.
He just, and 2. I think 2. He just really like, oh my god, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah,
like,
this is tough.
Kids being able to be beaten by like kids being like, I'm not scared of you.
Yeah.
Like,
you're not knocking the performance, so this is fair.
Okay.
This is fair. It's more the character. It's like I have a tough time because he is so good, Skarsgård, in that role. But I get what you're like. The character itself is a loser in Chapter 2. Loser. By the way, I think they handled the character so well in the series. For those who haven't watched it, like incredibly well. But yeah, he is a loser in the second movie.
He's a loser in the book too, or even like if you watch the back half of the Tim Curry miniseries. Like the second half of it's just not good, and like Pennywise, they don't really know what to do with Pennywise at that point. Like Stephen King, even I don't think really knew what to do with him. But the performance is so good. Tim Curry's great. Skarsgård is great.
I mean, we just took Jamie Lee Curtis, Oscar winner. It went right before this. Great performer.
No, but he's good in that role though.
It's just not a scary character.
I think
He's
Pennywise
good,
is great.
but
Pennywise is scary.
I think it's a matter of failed potential for me.
The CGI scary is not as scary as practical scary, and the Tim Curry practical scary is just 10 times, but like to the nth degree more creepy than anything Bill Skarsgård could do.
Yeah,
I disavow the Pennywise. I know it's gonna go on the list. Whatever, I'll have Gooch's face. That's fine. I disavow.
I'll make sure to note that it is the modern interpretation because I think
it did cross my mind a little bit because I do hate him in that second, but I like Skarsgård so much I couldn't do it. I couldn't pick it. For me, we're gonna throw a non-villain male on this list. Dewey Riley. Get out of here. Get out of here. Enough is enough. The better character is Doofy from Scary Movie. That's the better character. The parody of Dewey is better than Dewey Riley itself.
He does the Kaiser Soze. Fuck, that was good.
Yeah. Right, let's say he does Usual Suspects at the end. Yeah.
Lay off like that Dewey. Come on.
Dewey very much serves his purpose in the early part of this franchise, and I'm glad they killed off Dewey. But Dewey just like, I just can't. And I also like for some reason we actually interviewed David Arquette. The only thing I ever think of with David Arquette is he was in an old Coca-Cola commercial with Courtney Cox when they were together, and he's not paying attention to her. And she's like, do you want soda? And he's like, yeah. And he's not listening. And she chips out a big chunk of ice. And so she puts it in the cup. And when you fill up the soda, there's only like one sip because there's so much ice. I don't know why. That's what I only think. It's the only thing I ever think about David Arquette. So try to note that old Coca-Cola commercial. Doofy's so much better than Dewey. So much better.
The doofy bag, Courtney Cox, Veil Weathers. Come on.
Absolutely. No question.
Doofy's back in Scary Movie 6,
He was in
the trailer. Yeah. And Sherry O'Terry plays the Gale character.
Could have been AI.
Last one, Gooch.
I don't know if this will be allowed, but I'll throw it out. This is a character that has permeated throughout horror over the last decade, and that is Trauma. Trauma is a stand-in character for almost every horror that has come out the last 15 years, and I'm fucking sick of it. I
think we'll allow for the hilarity of the list.
I like that quite a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, even in this movie that we reviewed today, like stop with the fucking trauma. No one in your life says I have like all this trauma. Like no one thinks that way. No one, unless they're like paying thousands of dollars for therapy a week. And I don't see that happening in any of these movies. So quit with the trauma. Just stop it. Stop.
Yeah, just stop saying it.
I like that. No, that is, I think definitely acceptable.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Definitely don't fucking say it. Don't say it out loud.
You could be like, hey, look, this kid, like he became a killer because he burned down in a house when he was younger, like Kane and the Undertaker or some shit. You don't have to say like, and because of that, he has trauma. Like, yeah, no shit. Like you implied it by giving us the story. You don't have to be like the generational trauma of Jason Voorhees. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, we get it. You had big circumstances going on. You don't have to say it out loud.
Yep.
Oh my God. That's a good pick. I like that. That's a good call. Yep. Good list. The only one really off my list would have been Gale. I don't love Gale, but Gale does serve a purpose in the Scream. Also, the appearance in this one soured me so much. But I didn't put Gale there. So
what the fuck was she doing in that third act? Like, why is she not getting the keys for? Like, why did Neve Campbell not get the keys from Gale?
She just
Great question.
Yeah, and then Gail's like, "Where did you go?"
She's running. She's like on the phone. Right, she ran 10 miles in that final act.
I had on my honorable mention Lestat from Interview with the Vampire, Tom Cruise's character.
You think that's overrated though?
I do. I feel like people think of him like fondly, and like that's like a horrible performance by a great actor.
Really,
I think
he was good. I think he's good.
The Government in The Purge.
Oh,
I think The Purge was just drunk.
Oh, the Purge is a pretty good one. That one masked guy.
Yeah, I think it's just like over the overseers at large, I guess.
Yeah.
I had Ghostface on my list because I think Ghostface, maybe partially because of extra whatever, like stuff happening in real life, because everybody, the least inventive, least cool guy you knew in high school had a Ghostface mask, which was me. Like everyone had a Ghostface mask, and it just was never a scary villain to me growing up. Like I was never scared of Ghostface.
No.
And the knife where you could pump the blood. Do you remember that one?
Oh yeah.
Oh, as a sick.
Remember the Scream face where you pump the blood through the ghost face?
So that to me is like a 1A Halloween costume prop toy.
Oh yeah,
like that. Whoever invented that, I hope he sees great things in heaven wherever he or she.
Yep, I'd agree. All right, good stuff. It was a very horror based episode on March 1st, but people are seeing Scream, making a lot of money.